You are the equal of every person you will ever meet. This may come as a shock to you, or at least it's a challenging notion for me sometimes, because there's some sort of inherent unworthiness that comes up sometimes. And I used to think it was because I struggled in my 20s through addiction and not doing all the right things in my life and not moving forward in the ways that I wanted to. But I think it goes back a lot further than that. I think it was there long before. There was some inherent tendency or learned childhood tendency whereby I assessed every person I met as being superior to me. And that is very fundamentally off, because we are equal. We are the same. We may have different forms, we may have different personalities, but we are the same. There is a divinity within you which wishes to be expressed. And when you can express it fully, you will be as a god in this life. And then you can see the other people in your life as having that same potential, that same ability to rise to their best expression. And you can see yourself as a god among gods. What a wonderful world. It sounds a lot better than just, demeaning or diminishing people down to equality, saying like, oh no, you're doing too well, we've got to bring you down so that we're all equal here. That's one version of equality, but how much better is this? Let's rise together. Let's express our best self and then see that everyone else has that same potential. That sounds like a lot more fun. And we get to make this life up as we go. So adopt perspectives and attitudes that actually make your life more fulfilling and make you more prosperous and make things more fun. This sounds like one of those to me. And so I'm into it. I'm a little bit less concerned with things being, hard and fast true, as just being things that create within me a better experience of my life. I think this goes as well for things like yoga and Buddhism, who are more concerned with cultivating a mind which is not easily disturbed. That is kind of the central tenet of the Yoga Sutras, is to have a mind which is not easily disturbed. And so you adopt attitudes which make that more easy. And if you need to divert from that initial attitude, sure. But begin there, because it makes that achievement that much more realistic and possible. There's an attitude that I'm working with right now, which is, there is nothing wrong. Nothing is wrong with the world that I inhabit. Nothing is wrong with the people in my life. The world is not going to shit. We are not spiraling off the Earth's axis into oblivion. There is nothing wrong. And that's a beautiful starting point, because it creates an openness and a willingness to work with what is instead of inherently rejecting it. I've spoken on this before, but it's worth coming back to. Because when we're actually willing to engage and work with what is real and what is here, then we can affect it, as opposed to just being the victim of our life and having things happen to us. What do you think about all this? Leave me a comment, let me know. I'm sure there is more to say, and I only know so much, but I'm willing to learn. I'm always willing to learn. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate that you did that too, because I want to reach as many people as possible with meaningful conversation. I'll see you next time.